Hello, and welcome to our channel, Retirement Explorers. Join us as we explore different properties listed on our favorite real estate sites. Let's explore together. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone! Thanks for joining us on another Retirement Explorers property search. Today we are exploring the Alentejo region of Portugal in the small ancient town of Borba in the district of Evora. Located in the heart of the Alentejo countryside, Borba has a population under 8,000 and is known for the production of marble, as well as wine, olive oil, cheese, and sausages. You can also find extensive forests of cork and eucalyptus. Okay, everyone, let's get started. Today, we are looking at a property in a small town named Borba. It's inside the center of the town on a pretty small street. So this is the house right here. Let's just go over some of the quick details about it. It's 160 meters squared. So let's see how big that is. Let's do our conversion. Comes up to 1,722 square feet. It's a T3, that means a 3-bedroom. Let me scroll down just a little bit. Single family house on the ground floor and first floor with 2 magnificent terraces. This building is located in a beautiful and magnificent city of Borba, land of different customs. Has some distances, which is nice, which is some of the things we're going to look into. Okay, the basic features is a terraced house, 2 floors, 160 meters squared built, 103 meters squared floor area. T3 means it's a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, terrace, balcony. Secondhand needs renovating, which means that it can be moved into. You'll be able to move into it, but some renovations will be necessary. Orientation south and east, built in 1968, and it does have some heating, probably fireplace. Going to dive into some of the pictures. This property actually has a 360 view. So if you want more details, I have a link to the listing in the description of the video. So you'll be able to get much more detail about the actual listing. But what we're going to do today is just kind of go over some of the basic features that really brought this property to my attention. It's very unique, price is amazing, but it has some really cool features that I think you'll really appreciate. So this is the view from the balcony that's on the top floor. This is the entryway. As you walk in, you'll see this foyer. And it has some interesting ceiling, but all that can be redone. If you go to the left, there is a really nice size living room, and it has a little fireplace. It looks like the tile has been redone. That looks like fairly new tile. Okay, you've got the back door. The back door, this right here, over here is a bathroom. I believe this is the bathroom in this back area. So it's a full bathroom, actually. There's a little shower. So that's nice. So as you walk in, you have this room here, which I believe is being used as a type of a kitchen. And then this one, they're saying is a bedroom. So you would have to go through this kitchen, through this bedroom to get to this room back here, which, okay, this is the kitchen again. This is the bathroom that's by the kitchen. So there's actually 2 bathrooms on the first floor. And then this right here is the other kitchen. So there's kitchen, bedroom, kitchen, and the back door. But I have some ideas that I'm going to tell you about. Okay, so this right here is the kitchen. This is the stairway going up, and look at the beautiful tile. It's absolutely gorgeous. But look at the floor. That's all marble. All the stairs are in marble. This is one of the bedrooms upstairs. And this one leads out, I believe, to the front little balcony. And this is the second bedroom. And this one leads out to the terrace. Now, the terrace is huge, huge terrace. So this is what really kind of pulled me in on this property. Well, first of all, the price, 48,000 euro. And the exchange rate, let's just do the exchange rate really quick. And we'll look at, here it is okay. The euro has gone up a little bit. So in value. So it's a little bit more with the US dollar. So 49,000, but still, I mean, under $50,000 for this house. So let's go back to the listing. So you have this huge terrace. One side of the terrace is overlooking one road, and you can see the homes. And then on the back side, so this is the one leading out of the bedroom. And I believe that there's some more terrace elsewhere. I can't really see it in here, but the virtual tour, the 360 tour that you can go through in detail. And like I said, I'll have that listing in the description in the video, so you can go in and at your leisure go through all of these rooms and really look at it. But there's the goal is to kind of see what this town is like and what it would be like to actually live in Borba and have this as your home, second home, retirement home. That's our goal. Look at the beautiful church tower here that you would see out of this little balcony over here. Very pretty, very pretty. I'm pretty impressed by this. What you could do up here is build awnings, have like a trellis, some plants. You could put big planters up here. I've actually seen some homes, a small little, dipping pool on one of these terraces. You would have to get an engineer just to make sure that it's sturdy and stable enough. But a lot of these homes, especially these older homes, are all built in stone or concrete. So most likely it would be able to accommodate some type of water feature, a little pool or hot tub or something like that. Okay, so here is the other section, and there's a room, and I believe that this might be some type of attic space that is accessible to this outdoor area. So this is actually a separate terrace area than the first one that we were looking at. So it's two separate terrace areas. So the entire top of this home is open and a terraced area. So you can really do a lot. You could even enclose it and build another room to have extra living area, or you just have a lot of outdoor living area. Okay, this is the back. So you can see all of the balcony terrace up here. So this is that back door. And then there's another door, that the original one that we looked at, which is this one here. So this is the front door, and there's a little balcony that you step out of from the bedroom upstairs. So what I was thinking for this property, so you see, okay, this is the floor plan for the first floor. So here's one of the bedrooms. Okay, this is where you come up on the stairs. You have one bedroom, you have the second bedroom, and the second bedroom has the access to the large balcony terrace. And the main floor, you have the entryway. So you come in through the entryway, and you have this big living room. You come in through the kitchen. You've got a bathroom, a nice large bathroom. And then they're showing that this room here is a bedroom. And then it goes in through this little door to the dining and into this hallway, and then the big bathroom. It says a home office, but it's actually a bathroom. So there's a bathroom there. So what I would do is turn this area, this whole area where it says the kitchen, the bedroom, the dining room, into a open floor plan. Take out these walls, take out this wall, and probably maybe leave this wall here. So this whole section here is open as a dining living room area. So you don't have all these little doors and these little rooms. Then change this living room into like the master suite. So it'd be a really large bedroom downstairs. And then upstairs, we'll go back to the upstairs. The upstairs, you have the two bedrooms. So one bedroom is the one that's overlooking the front of the house. And then you have the other bedroom that leads into this whole balcony area. I would turn it into like an office or a study, someplace that people can have like a little separation, but you don't have to go through someone's bedroom to get to the outdoors. So if you move the master bedroom downstairs and you convert this whole living area over here into this big open floor plan, it'd be more than enough space to have a nice living room area. So that's the house. And for 48,000 euro, or for 49,138. So that's really love this house. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to find this house on Google. Now sometimes they'll give you the actual location. So I always click on view map and see whether it can get us to the street. And most of the time it doesn't. It says that if you want to find the exact location, you can contact them. Well, as you're doing your searches, you're not always going to have time to call on every single one of these properties. So I always like to figure it out on my own. Not every property, I don't always find every property, but sometimes I do. So let's see whether we can find this property on Google Maps. Okay, so I'm going to click on this and go to Google Maps and put in the São Bartolomeu, Borba, and I'm going to hit return, and it's going to take me to the town. Okay, so we're actually in the town, and it's like a municipality of Borba. So here's Borba, the town proper, and it's just one little section of the town. So now go back to the listing and let's look up Rua de Ramos de Brua. No, I don't pronounce those correctly because Portuguese is difficult to pronounce, but that's the plan. I'm going to put that there, give our space, hit return, and see what we got. Okay, so we actually have the street right here. So let's go in a little further. We're going to click on the little guy and see if we can actually place him on the street. So the streets that are highlighted in blue are the streets that we can actually walk on or drive on. So let's grab him and move him to the street. Okay, we are on the ground. So let's look around and see what we can find. Can we find the back of the house? Let's see. Oh wait, no. There it is, right here. See it? Because of all the beautiful details. You see where we are? We found it. We're here. We're right in front of the house. So let me go a little bit further and see if we can. Okay, so it's 36. So it looks like the entire house is made of marble and looks really, really beautiful. Look at the beautiful door. Look at the marble. Look at the marble threshold. The door looks like it's in really good shape. You have the little door mailbox. And this is the balcony that I was telling that we were looking at on the listing. Here's the two main windows in the living room. So this is the property. We found it on Google Maps. So let's drive around a little bit and see what we can find. Get a nice idea of what it would be like to drive to your home. It doesn't look like this property has, or even any of the properties have garages. So we probably need to find some type of parking. Look, the little dried plants. Let's keep going. Lots of details. All of this is marble stone. So let's go out a little bit. Click on little dude. And maybe if I go here, I might be able to drive around a little bit more. We'll go right there. I think that's a street that, okay, here's the castle. All right, so I'm able to go a little bit further. So that was our street here. So this is what the street would look like when you go in, and there is parking right here. So plenty of parking. So you could park here and then you just walk up to your house. Or if you did your grocery shopping, you could drop your groceries off right in front of the door and then come back here and park and then go into the house. So not as convenient as having your own garage, but a lot of these older towns, having a garage is kind of a special thing. For the price, I would definitely overlook the fact that I didn't have a place for my car, especially if there's a parking lot just a few steps away. So that really works out great. Okay, so you gotta have a little bit of the town. Let's drive around a little bit. Okay, so we have this really cool castle wall right down. Hello, there's someone up there. So really nice. And quite a few things around here. There's a place for sale, but that's back in 2020, so most likely that's not around anymore. So let's drive a little bit further. Seems like there's lots around here. We've got a pharmacy. We've got a little cafe. Cafe Joina. Let's see what this place is all about. Yeah, it has a little outdoor. Let's go a little closer. Oh yeah, see there it is. What's this? That's Joanna's. It's probably some type of little shopping, little grocery store. Oh, propane tanks. That's good. A lot of these houses have propane heating. Okay, Joninha. Cafe Joninha. That'd be a nice place to have a little drink. And let's see what this says. Okay, different businesses. Borba. We'll go up the neighboring street. Let's see what else we can find over here. Shopping. I'm not sure what that is. Some type of pharmacy. So you got a pharmacy close by. Okay, I turn the corner here. Let's drive around a little bit more. Some more parking, lots of parking. So there's really a lot of different places. Looks like there's some businesses over here. Let's go up. Now, Borba is marble production. So it is a working town. There actually is they still do the production of the marble. They excavate it and they prepare it for use in construction and home decorating and things like that. Marble manufacturer might be around. They actually do tours of the marble production. Like you can go in and see how they excavate it and prepare it before shipping. So it's quite a big deal around here. It's actually it's specialty. That's what it's known for. Yep, it's letting me go. Okay, there's a little church right here. Oh, it's saying a museum, but I think it is a church. Little square. Oh, look at the pretty detail on that building. So letting me go. Look at that. Look at all the ironwork. It's really beautiful. So much potential in these little towns. It looks like another little cafe. Let's see what this place is. Okay. Doesn't say it's closed. It says it's open, dine in. So that's a little restaurant. Let's drive around a little more. This is cute. Oh, there's the church. And we got the bells, so you can hear the church bells in the morning. Okay, this is October 2019. There's a restaurant. Aqui Hapau Borba. Pastry shop. All right. I would definitely be getting my bread from there and my desserts. Okay, this is 2020. Around this right here is some type of hotel. Well, that's nice. $105 a night. So that's not too bad. So if you're thinking about having a property that you could maybe even change into an Airbnb part of the time, then there are some tourist opportunities in this town as well. Okay, we're going down this little street. Okay, let's go. Don't know where the back of the house is, but it might be in this area. There's a people doing some construction. Oh, good. I can still go down here. It's fun driving around the town. Could you see yourself driving down these little streets? You would need a pretty tiny car because they are pretty tiny. It's like an alley that we have in the United States. If you're from the United States, in the United States we have alleys in the back of the houses, and these streets are like our alleys. So it's definitely takes some getting used to, but it's really fun. Oh, a nice pharmacy. What I'd like to do is find out what's nearby. So I'm going to click on nearby, and let's do restaurants first. So let's see what restaurants are nearby. We've got, switch this area. Okay, so we've got quite a few. So just down, well, it looks like there was a restaurant just down the street. I didn't see that one. Oh, I'm curious. Let's go to that really quick. Oh, okay. That's where the herbs were. That's actually a restaurant. So let's go back and see what that restaurant is like. Restaurant, 39 photos. Oh, look at this cool ceiling. Look at the different pictures. Place that you could just walk like 2 doors down, a few doors down. Ooh, French fries and an egg on top and some wine, some bread. Yep, looks great. Closes at 12 a.m. Oh boy, you could be going in there really late. Okay, let's see what other restaurants were around. So this one right here, another restaurant, Villa Branca, closes at 11:45. So a lot of these places are open pretty late. For 4-minute drive, I get, okay, because this right here is a one way. So to drive there, it takes 4 minutes. So let's change it to walking. Show route. 2 minutes. Okay, so within 200 meters, you can walk to, well, you got 1 minute restaurant, 2 minutes restaurant, another restaurant, and a cafe. It looks like a little coffee shop, another cafe, another restaurant. So Borba's pretty good on the amenities. I mean, definitely more than enough restaurants and cafes all around. So now let's look for grocery stores. So grocery. Okay, here are the grocery stores. We got a little mini market or a supermarket. Opens at 8. 2-minute walk. We have this one, this little mini market. Let's see what this one looks like. See if we can. Okay, there's plenty of pictures. Let's see if we can kind of get an idea. Oh, okay. So they have the produce, they have items. This is a smaller little neighborhood store, wines. Get a little bit of everything. It's nice to have something convenient, really close to really close to your house, that you can just pick up a couple of things. Let's see what this is. Mercado Municipal at 6 minutes. Okay, so that place is actually just 4 minutes away, and it looks like just a basic little neighborhood market. All right, anything else that's close by? This one. Okay, here's another little neighborhood market. So, okay, this is it right here. So the next thing we want to look for are supermarkets. So supermarket. So we'll click on supermarket. And we had the smaller supermarket. So what we're looking for, I'm going to go out a little bit because what we're looking for is a larger type store like Intermarché or Lidl. Okay, here we go. I found one. Here it is right here. And it's a 48-minute walk, so we're not going to be walking there. So let's go to driving. And that is 8 minutes away. So we've got Intermarché, and I don't know what this Sunny Verity is. Okay, that looks kind of large. What's this Pingo? This one says a supermarket, so I don't know. Hypermarket. Okay, so that might be, and that's only 3 minutes away. So let's look at that one. Okay, great. This one looks like, a larger box store, so you're going to be able to do most of your groceries there. So that one's pretty close. Pretty decent reviews. And then, of course, we got the Intermarché. So if there's some like key items that you can only find the Intermarché, at least you have a couple of choices all within just a few miles from the house. So that's pretty good. The next thing we want to look at are pharmacies. So let's do pharmacies. Okay, so we've got 2 pharmacies. Opens in the morning at 9, closes at 8. Okay, so that's a pharmacy really close to, here's the house right here. There's the pharmacy just down the street. It's right in that same area where all the parking is. Okay, and we saw that when we were driving around. And here's another pharmacy. Okay, that looks a lot bigger. So you have 2 pharmacies really close. Okay, the next thing you want to look for, so let's do hospital. Okay, so it looks like we have quite a few hospitals. So this one is 11 minutes away, 26 minutes away. There's a maternal hospital, another hospital, 35 minutes away. So it looks like all of these towns have a hospital, including Borba and the little surrounding towns around. Here's another hospital, 25 minutes away. So really you have all the hospitals that you really need. Okay, let's go to transit and see what we can find. All right, so it looks like the closest public transportation is in Extremos bus station. So that is 11 minutes away, and it's the Rede Expressos. So probably that bus stop will take you maybe to the bigger cities around. So really for this town, you would have to have a car. And Elvas actually has a train station. So let's now look for the closest airport. Okay, so the closest airport to here, an international airport, and to get to Lisbon, it's an hour and 38 minutes by car, so fairly close. So this is a really great centrally located town. I do like that. Check. We're doing well here. All right, so what would we see around this area? So what we're going to do is have a little fun. Find this street on Google Earth. So I always love the way this looks. Let's see. Relatively flat. Lots of farmland. I don't see any mountain ranges. Do see the other towns, Extremos. Let's go this way. There's Borba. That was Extremos. Yeah, it's just basically flat. Lots of farmland. Okay, here's Borba, and you can see where they're extracting all of the marble on the outskirts of the town. So we're going to look for nearby. We'll look through and see which large towns we have. So we have Extremos, which is a little town here. So let's see. All right, let's pop ourselves into the town and see what we got here. Whoa! We're in the middle of the town. Very pretty. A very pretty town. This is just a little park. Oh, that's very nice. All right, let's drive around a little bit. Got the beautiful park, churches, the center square. This is from 2020. Yeah, this is a lot larger town. We've got a castle that way. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, this is nice. A nice fountain feature. It's saying don't go that way. Of course, we could go that way, but we're not going to. Let's go this way. Yeah, it's nice to have the towns close by. Oh, here's a castle up there. I wonder if that's the castle they're talking about. Because that looks like a castle to me. There's a hotel. Yep. That's pretty nice. Now, there's quite a few hills. You know, even though we were looking around, it said pretty flat. Okay, let's scroll out a little bit. Okay, that was the fountain. Okay, let's go to this historical landmark. Okay, here's a castle. Yeah, let's do that. Let's look at the castle over here. All right, some more castles. Oh, wow, that's really pretty. You can see the... Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but let's go all the way down. See what we can find. Oh, we're actually in the castle. Hello, castle. Castle walls, at least. Okay, driving through this town, Extremos, and that's very close. It was like, what, 11 minutes away, 15 minutes away. All right, let's look. Okay, and then there's Elvas, and that's another town. Okay, so that's 30 minutes. Let's look at that. It looks very pretty. And that seems like a very popular spot. Panoramic views. Well, that's cool. Okay, so the road ends there for him. So let's click on that and see what we've got as far as this town is concerned. Plenty of places to go and explore. Oh my goodness. Portugal, you could just go on and on and on, never see all of it. So many beautiful places to see. A nice restaurant right here. You can see the sign, look at the countryside. So that's basically where you would live. Lots of views. Very pretty area. Okay, so Elvas is a really nice little town too. Very historical. And there's lots of things to see. Go into this. Oh, look at these little streets. So this is a lot like Borba. Very similar with its small little tiny streets. A lot of all these towns around here are very condensed. Okay, so we explored some of the smaller towns. So let's see how long it would take to get to a big town like Lisbon. Okay, so an hour and 48 minutes. How far it would be to get to Faro. So let's click on Faro. All right, so that would be almost 3 hours, and 3 hours would take you down to the Algarve, which is a beautiful beach area. Lots of beautiful, very dynamic beaches all along the Algarve. So not too bad. 3 hours away. Would definitely be a nice thing to do on the weekends. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but you are extremely close to the border between Spain and Portugal. So you could actually drive into Spain, and just depending on where you wanted to go, but there's this town here. Less than an hour away, you are in Spain. Okay. Well, one of the other things that I like to look at is what can I do around the area for recreation? Is there any natural areas like rivers, maybe some lakes, some areas for hiking? Type in hiking. See what pops up. Okay, yep. There are some hiking spots around. From here, it's 19 minutes away. Let's see. Another area, hiking area. Okay, oh, look how pretty. There's quite a few. There's quite a few areas. Pretty close, 30 minutes away, 20 minutes away. It's another one. Yeah, so quite a few areas. That looks really pretty. Let's click on that one. Wow, that's really nice. Ooh, look at this. All this. That is really pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I would. Oh, yeah. See, I would definitely walk around in through here. Quite a bit of shade. Yeah, this looks really nice. Let's see if there's any rivers. An hour away, there is a river beach. So, wow, that looks almost like an ocean. It must be a huge river over there. So let's look at that. Okay, so within an hour away, you've got a pretty good setup here with the river beaches. And you can take your boat out. Yeah, quite a bit of facilities. And this was from 2020. That looks really nice. Could take a boat out there. Look at that. Maybe even rent a boat. So you've got rivers within an hour. You have hiking all within 30 minutes. And you have Lisbon and all the areas around Lisbon within an hour and a half. Within 3 hours, you're at the coast. Within an hour, you're in Spain. Great weather. some cold weather, but mostly sunny. Oh, ideal. I love it. This is my ideal spot to live in. And even the small town has plenty around. So let's look at weather. So I'm going to click over here and type in Borba and see if it comes up. It does. All right, so let's click Portugal, Borba, climate. I like to look at it in Fahrenheit because I'm from the United States and we use Fahrenheit. So I'm going to click on Fahrenheit. And it gives you a pretty good idea of the averages. And there's always going to be extremes, but this gives you a real good idea of what, on a regular basis, your life in Borba would be like. So they say that the temperatures, even in the winter, we're seeing the lows around 40 degrees. And throughout the year, of course, the lows go up a little bit warmer in the summer, back down, but not below freezing. And the highs in the winter can go all the way up into the 60s. And you've got the spring climbing into the 70s. And it can get pretty warm during the summer in the 90s. And then stays pretty nice all the way through. Even October, you might be seeing temperatures in between the 50s and the 70s. November, 60s down to the 50s, and then it drops down to like mid 40s and the high around the 60s. That's really excellent, comfortable weather during the whole year. So monthly hours of sunshine. I usually like around 200 hours, but I'm from Texas, so I'm used to that. 200 hours most of the year. And then, of course, the winter, it drops down to about 150. And here's the percentages. So daily percentage of sunshine. So even if it's colder, most of the time you're going to get sunshine. So about 60% of the days, that's great. Let's go down a little bit more. And precipitation. So you have a little bit, rainier season, but that's only 4 inches. So some, so not a ton of rain, except for maybe in the winter. In the winter, you'll have maybe 15 days, and which is really good for keeping the aquifers, the rivers, your plants successful throughout the year, especially if you're going to be growing any type of garden, crops, things like that. So it's good that it's going to be, at least rainy during the winter. And humidity kind of drops down, so it's not super humid. And lots of wind. Maybe you can do some renewable energy with a windmill. Okay, so let's go to the plant hardiness guide. I'm going to zoom in, and Borba is in zone 9B. So it could get below freezing. So when you're planting your garden, you want to make sure that the plants that you're planting can be cold hardy up to negative 3.9 degrees Celsius. So so that's actually pretty cold. So on that terrace that we were looking at for the house, I would plant plants up there that could survive a mild freeze, not a heavy freeze. And like I said before, I have links to the listing. So if you're interested in this property, I would definitely jump on it because it's worth it for sure, especially if you like that area. Okay, time to go through the checklist. Let's see if this property is Retirement Explorers approved. All right, stay within budget, outdoor space and land, move-in ready, desired location, climate not too cold, amenities, infrastructure, near an airport. This property is Retirement Explorers approved. Join me next time.